Good morning. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Transportation Public Works Committee. This will be the first meeting of 2016. It's January 5th. I'm Councilmember Reich. I'll be chairing the committee. I'm joined by my colleagues on the committee, Councilmember Yang, Councilmember Glidden, Councilmember Bender, and Councilmember Gordon. We're a quorum. We may proceed with today's business. We have a total of 17 items today. They're all currently on consent. Any committee member can pull them for further conversation if they wish. Going through the items, item 1 is blue light LRT extension municipal consent. And that's simply to set a public hearing for February 2nd, 2016 to consider the approval or disapproval of the preliminary design plans for that project. And this is consistent with a process that'll have other decision-making points to follow. Item 2 is the 2016 street resurfacing program project design designation and setting the public hearings. You have a list of the areas where that work will take place. And you can review those. Item 3, though it looks like item 2, is adopting the cost estimates and directing the city engineer to prepare proposed special assessments against those benefited properties. And the dates are February 6th for 9th Street South, Kenny Area Residential, March 1st for the Standish Area Residential and Howe Area Residential. Item 3 is March 22nd, Diamond Lake Area Residential and Franklin Street Southeast, and April 5th will be the Bryant Avenue North and Washington Area Residential. Item 3 is the Storm Pump Station Rehabilitation Upgraded Project, temporary easements, and this will be referred to Ways and Means. Item 7 is the 7th Street Reconstruction Project from 1st Avenue to 2nd Avenue North. This is the layout approval for that project. Item 5 is the East Downtown Pedestrian Realm Improvements, Block 75 Agreement. And that's agreement authorizing execution with the to reimburse Ryan Companies for up to $22,000 for the construction of city infrastructure according to the terms identified in that agreement. That'll be referred to Ways and Means. Item 6 is the waste disposal service contract with Hennepin County, and that's authorizing negotiation and execution of contract with the county for processing our municipal solid waste collected from January 1st to December 31st, 2017, and the rate will be $55 per ton. That'll be referred to Ways and Means. Item 7 is the Nicollet Central Modern Streetcar Project Master Funding Agreement. That's an extension of the existing agreement with Metropolitan Council to continue working on that till the end of the year. Item 8 is the Stormwater Pump Station Rehabilitation Project Contract Amendment. Item 9 is the Burnham Road Bridge over Cedar Lake Channel Project Contract Amendment. And that's an amendment for that project with North America LLC and increasing the contract by $8,000, $44.25. That'll be referred to Ways and Means. IPS contract amendment for single space parking meters is item 10. That'll be referred to Ways and Means, and we'll extend that contract through December 31st, 2018. Item 11 is the municipal ramp maintenance use easement agreement and authorizing an amendment to the reciprocal maintenance and use agreement with the Walker Arts Center and the execution of other such contracts as necessary to facilitate the construction and modification of the Vinland ramp at that location. And of course, that's part of the larger work that's going on with the sculpture garden. Item 12 is the 3rd Avenue South redesign project from 1st Street South to 16th Street South, and that's a variance agreement to proceed with that project. Item 13 is the bid for construction and concrete sidewalk curb and gutter, and alley and drive approaches. We'll be accepting the low bid for that work. Item 4 is the bid of the Fidry filter backwash supply tank project and accepting a bid from Landmark, the low bid from Landmark for the amount listed. That'll be both those items referred to Ways and Means. Item 15 is accepting a single bid for Dresser Trap Rock Incorporated for riprap materials for the amount listed. That'll be referred to Ways and Means. Item 16 is the bid for the Washington Marquette Sanitary Sewer Rehabilitation Project and accepting the low bid from that contractor. That'll be referred to Ways and Means. 17 was a referred item from City Council. That's the car sharing program ordinance, and that's referring staff to subject matter of the following ordinances amending the Minneapolis Code of Ordinances, specifically Title 13, Chapter 259 relating to the licenses and business regulations in general, adding car share operations to the list of staff approved business licenses, and additionally Title 18, Chapter 478 relating to traffic code, parking, stopping, and standing, adding a new taxi 11 authorizing Title 11 authorizing the Public Works Director to regulate car share operations doing business in the city of Minneapolis. And these items will refer to the CDRS committee. We also have listed our ARPA company public hearing, which is January 19th for the project that we listed earlier. Those are the consent items. If anyone wish to pull them for further conversation, Councilmember Gordon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just had a question about number 1 in terms of if this is where it is in the process of the municipal consent for the entire project, and is this where we would give municipal consent on February 2nd for the Blue Line?
Very good. Director Cockey.
Mr. Chair, Councilmember Gordon, yes, that is correct. This is approval of municipal consent for the city for the Blue Line extension.
So we'll get a presentation on the 2nd, we'll have a public hearing, and then we'll take a vote.
That is correct.
Thank you. I better get my homework done.
I'm sure that'll be a good conversation with lots of participation. Any further items to be pulled? Is that all, Councilmember Gordon? Thank you. With that, I will move all items as stated. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Dissenting name. Though there's item carried, I think we set a record. We are adjourned.